Assalamu alaikum my friends, welcome to my channel Learn Arabic with Shazia. This is our unit number 10 from the step-by-step book. In this lesson we are going to do three letters, that is Mim, Fa and Qaf. These two letters are light and the last letter Qaf is a heavy letter and it is from the letters of Qalqala. Letter of Qalqala means shaking. Al-qalqala. Qalqala means shaking. And how does it shake? When does it shake? I'll tell you when we do this letter. And these two letters are light letters and the pronunciation or the point of articulation is the lips actually. So let's see the articulation point. Now, as we did previously, the letter kaf, you need to touch the deepest part of the tongue to the hard part of your throat, just above your epiglottis. Likewise, in the case of meme, it is only you do not need to use your tongue or the roof of the mouth or your throat. Only the two lips are used in the pronunciation of this letter. And this is called huruf al-shafatain and means you are going to use only your lips for this letter and even for letter fa. So first let's do letter meme, and this is pronounced by the lips by shutting them. You need to close your lips tightly and then pronounce meme. It is a light letter. Now you can see ma with fatha, ma with kasra, or meme with dhamma. So all these are with all the three short vowels, and you can see with the long vowels with the haraka. And now you can see the letter with the shadda means the meme is spoken twice or pronounced twice, once with the sukoon, the other with the fatha. So how do you pronounce this? Namma, nammi, nammu. So the first sound you are going to stop and pause on the sound, and then you need to pronounce the other meme with the corresponding harakas. So let's go quickly with all these random words. Mim, kasra, noon, sukoon, min. And this is a harf jar in Arabic, means from. Sin, fatha, mim, fatha, ra, dhamma, samaru. All the vowels are short, so you need not prolong the sound. Dal, fatha, mim, shadda, and fatha means that there are two memes, one with sukoon, the other with fatha. So dam, Mam, Dam, Mam. This is the name of a city in Saudi Arabia. And the first meme is with sukoon, the other meme is with long vowel. So you are going to prolong your sound. Dammam. Ta dhamma, meme dhamma, wow. It is a long vowel and ra kasra. So here, tumuri. Tumuri. The sound of meme is prolonged because of the long vowel wow coming. Sad kasra, meme kasra ya. It's a long vowel. Meme dhamma. So si. This is a heavy letter. Si. Memu. So you need to prolong the meme sound with ya. So memu. Meme dhamma, meme sukoon. Mum. And ta fatha alif, ta, mumta, and za dhamma. So mumtazu, mumtazu, excellent means it's excellent. Iqra wa iqra'i means read. This is the command for male, and with the ya, it's a command for feminine. And now you're going to learn, as we did in our previous video in unit 1 to 7 about the numbers. We did 1 to 10 and 11 to 19, and now you are going to learn the uqud from 20 to 90. These numbers are called uqud. As you can see, I have written here ain, qaf, waw and dal. Uqudun. They are named as uqud. So in future lessons, when you come across the word uqud, know that the numbers from 20 to 19 are referred here. So let's see. Uqud 20 is called Ishrun or Ishreen. So I will write the names in Arabic here. How is it written? Ain, Sheen, and Ra. Aish, as you have learned all these letters, Aish, Roon with a wow, long vowel, or it's also called Aish, Reen, Sheen, Ra, Ya, and Noon. Why is this changing to Wow and Ya? This is because of the grammatical reasons. And when you will learn grammar, you will know that why is it changed to Ishrun and Ishreen. So for now, you just only learn that Ishrun can be changed to Ishreen sometimes. So both can be used, Ishrun and Ishreen. Then Thalathun, 30 is known as Thalathun. So it's Salasun or Thalathin with a Ya. So once with a Waw, the other with a Ya. Arba'un. Arba'un. So now you will see Arba'un. Arba'un. أربعون or أربعين. عين with a ya, أربعين. And خمسون, خمسون وخمسين. Sorry, خم and sin with a ya. So these are uqud. And now let's see the first line. We have malla. There is a shadda on lam. So it's malla. The second word is minka. Now here the damir is attached with the harf jar. As I have already told you, mim noon is a harf jar, means from. Min plus the kaf damir with fatha is the damir for the male singular you. So minka. So both together means from you. Min means from and kaf you. So when you want to say from you, you say minka. Musu. Musu. And in the second line you see samak. Samak means fish. Samaku. Namlu, ant. Shammara. Shammara. The meme has a shadda. Thum, it's garlic. Sadama. Sadama. Yalummu. The meme has a shadda. Tamimu. Karimu. In all these cases, you see there is a ya long vowel. Tamimu. Karimu. The ra sound or the meme sound is now prolonging. Similarly here, do me. The meme sound is prolonging due to the long vowel ya. So let's go quickly to the next part of the book. So here you can see the meme, how it is written as meme. The original form is this with a tail coming down the line. But when you write with joining handwriting, what happens? You need to make the head of the meme and then leave a tail, just like we leave tail for with the sin, with the sad. So you need to leave this tail to join with the other letters. So let's see. Masjidu. So what is the formation of meme when it is written initially? It's the same. And when it is written in the middle, it's the same. Initial and middle are the same. And when it comes to the end and separate, isolated, what happens? The original form comes back. So masjidu, qamaru, Fum means your mouth, and thum is garlic. And the other point for meme is it can be connected from both sides. So it's a connector. And when it is final, it is in the full form with a stroke under the line. As I told you, the tail goes down below the line, and it can be connected from both the sides. Now, in this exercise, we will learn how to write meme. So when you write meme, know that you start from above, making a circle, and your stroke will be clockwise. Then making a half circle and resting on the line, you go back to the left and make a tail and go down the line. I will make it again. Starting above, clockwise rotation, down, resting on the line, going back towards left, and then continuing to make a tail down the line. Again, starting at the clockwise rotation, coming down on the line, going backwards to the left, and then continuing with a tail down the line. So you need not make an edge here, but you need to make it as round, and this shape is also similar to the eye of the sword that we make. It's similar, and in this case meme, you need to go down with a tail, and in sad you need to be on the line. So now this is the full form, and how you make meme initial. So you need to now, first we did was clockwise. Now we are going anti-clockwise. So I will start and go anti-clockwise down on the line, resting my tip of the pen on the line, and then I will leave a tail. And this tail will continue with the other letters coming. For in this case lam comes, so I will go up and come down. Since lam is the last letter, so it will come as in original form. Now you will put the harakas, shadda and fathas. So again, when meme is at the end, so it is the original form. So fa is made with an clockwise rotation, but in this case fa will be just above the line, not resting on the line, just like meme, and it will be a little above the line. Then my clockwise stroke will continue and rest on the line. Then I will follow backwards on the line, touching the line, and then I will continue, make a tail. And with continuation, I will go towards the right again, make an anti-clockwise rotation and come down. So most of the time you would do like this, or putting the dots, fatha and dhamma, or you can do like this, fa, or you can do like this, fa. I am mostly comfortable making like this, so if you want you can do like this. I will show it again, fa, and then continue on the line, clockwise rotation, making a round circle like a knot, and then making a tail, and the stroke, my stroke goes down. So this is the most easiest I feel, making meme with the joining with the other letters. And now zai, za, fatha. Now my rotation, the Stroke will be clockwise, making a round circle, going back towards the left and continuing with the stroke. The meme. The meme. It's written like this. For example, like this. And then the anti-clockwise and tail down. Sorry, not anti-clockwise. It's clockwise rotation. Then coming backwards, continuing with the tail. Continuing with the tail. So you just need to make a clockwise knot and then with the tail downwards. It's like this. So I think it's clear the stroke of memes. So let's continue with the other exercises. Now I have given all the meanings here and you need to find where is meme. Aina meme. Now in the first word you can see meme in the middle. Qamar means moon. Ilm, knowledge, there is meme. Raha, this is a past tense verb and it means went to. Qalami, as you can see, the damir attached with the word qalam means my pen. Faqat means only. Amal means job. Is there a meme? Yes. Misr, the name of the country Egypt. There is meme initial. Kamil means complete. There is meme in the middle. Kalam meme in the end. Speech, masa in the initial means evening. So we can circle where are the memes in the ilm. Qalami, we have amal, meme in the middle, misr, kamil, all these have memes. Masa. So let's join here. Sil means to connect. So let's join the letters or connect the letters. So initial. Now my stroke will be anti-clockwise, making a knot or the I. Ya. Same. This is how you are going to connect. And then ya will be connected with the lam. Then seen, leaving a tail. Then anti-clockwise, meme, and leave a tail and little bit above and make the raw. As you know the stroke of the raw, this is how you're going to write with meme. So let's go and do all more of the connecting words, connecting letters. So here there are 4 letters. So my stroke will be anti-clockwise since it's initial. Meme, a bit above the line as you know the stroke of the raw, and then ya, because it's a non-connector, cannot be connected with the raw, so ya is written separately. Ya and meme. So now you want to join ya with meme. So how are you going to join? So the easiest way is continue, make a clockwise knot, a circle, and then go down. So this I find the easiest. Sad, eye of the sad, leaving the tail, making a ya, then alif. And then a clockwise circle, going backwards to left and continuing with the tail. Sheen, W, and leaving a tail. Then meme. Now when meme comes in the middle, it's better to lift up your pen, make an anti-clockwise circle and leave the tail on the line. And mostly what students do is, and then again a meme. Now if it is at the end, so I would suggest you go make a clockwise circle and then your stroke should be towards the left and continue with the stroke down. So you can write this like with the sheen, tail, and go back This is also you can write. It is also correct. So in this case, you need not to lift up your pen. And if you have difficulty writing, lift up your pen and then make the meme. If you don't, then continue with the tail, go up and then come back, make a anti-clockwise circle and then again at the last letter. So I will show this in joining without lifting the pen. So lam, and now lam alif. How are you going to write lam alif like this? No, it is totally wrong. How are you going to write lam alif? Do you remember in the previous video? Lam alif will be in between. So either you can write like this, or alif, start with the alif and then your stroke will be towards the left a bit and then upwards in cross way going up. So now since meme is not connected with alif, so I will make my stroke anti-clockwise and then rest on the line and tail, leaving the tail to join with the other letter. Now, noon, wow. In this case, I'm going to write without lifting my pen. Going up, coming down with the anti-clockwise stroke, and then making a tail, then continuing, making a clockwise round, and then going backwards to the left, continuing my stroke and coming down the line with the tail. I'm sorry, it's a wow here, so I can write another word. Noon and wow, and then meme clockwise coming down. Calf is written like an reversed image of Z, English Z. Then calf, lam, and what? Lam alif. And then it's a clockwise stroke. Kalam. So let's see the question number 4. Meme, lam, lam. You need to separate the letters. Ya, meme, lam, and kaf. Then meme, tha with the 3 dots, alif, and ba. There are 4 letters. Here, noon, meme, ya, and ra. Noon, wow, and meme. Ra, noon, ya, and meme. So let's check the next exercise. So we have done all the writing rules for meme, and this is the exercise where we will write the vocabulary. So with the meme initial, my stroke will be anti-clockwise and the tail resting on the line to join with the other letter seen, leaving the tail to join with the other letter. Now Jim. Now when Jim comes, you need to lift up your pen. Then make the stroke of Jim. And then continue the tail to make the dal. Mas, G, dun. Qamarun. Qaf, a clockwise rotation, and then lift up your pen a little bit, come back to the right side and anti-clockwise circle, coming back on the lines, resting on the line, the tail is resting on the line. A little bit above, your stroke should be a little bit above for the raw, and then come back and with the slant stroke towards the left and with the hook. Qama, run. Famun. Now for fa, you need not put the circle resting on the line. The circle will be just above the line. Come on the line, your stroke. Go backwards towards the left and then make the clockwise rotation and go back towards the left with your stroke and then come down with the tail continuing. Famun. then tha and waw, thu, and then separately clockwise rotation and coming down. So this is how you are going to write the vocabs. So let's move forward with the letter fa. So as you know, fa is also a light letter and it is also spoken, or the articulation makhraj of the letter is from the lower lips and the tips of the two upper incisors. Means you need to rest your upper two incisors on the lower lips, and there is a little bit space between the two lips to for the air to escape, and you need to blow from inside fa, and you pronounce fa. You can feel the air escaping between your teeth. So that's how you pronounce fa, and it's a light letter. As you can see here, fa is with all the short vowels and with the long vowels here and with the shadda. Now, how is it pronounced? Laffa, laffi, and laffu. Now let's see quickly to the random words. Fa fataya, fai, and kaf kasra faiki. It's a printing mistake. Here they have given a fatha, and here they are given okay, this is the correct way, form. Why? Because this is fi. Fi means in, and it is also a harf jar. So fa will have a kasra. Fi means in, and when it is attached with kaf damir, and this time this damir is for feminine singular, means you. So in you, when you want to say in you, what will you do? Fi plus in kaf damir, it's in you. Fiki means in you. Fa and kaf shadda fatha, fakkar, ra sukun, fakkar tu. Fakkar means to think. Fakkar tu, and this is also a damir. It is a past tense damir, means I thought, and this is past tense, comes from fakkara. This is a past tense verb, means thought, he thought, and when you add the damir with it, the two means I thought. So noon fa naf, seen damma nafsu, means nafs means myself, and sheen and fa with shadda fatha, shaffatu, oh, there is an alif, shaffatu. صاد نون صنف, then ta lam fa, talaffu. So let's see now, there are more letters. I mean, there are codes, I think. Okay, let's see in this line. Iqra wa iqra'i. Faka, falaku, falakkiyu. There is a shadda on ya. Falakiyu. It's not falaki because the shadda is on ya, not on kaf. So you need to stress on ya. Falakiyu. Shaffafu. You need to stress on fa because of the shadda. Shaffafu. And remember, you need to keep your two upper incisors on the lower lips and blow the air. Shaffafu. Warifu. Sarfu, and sufunuka, صفي, طرف, ضيفنا, نفسي, يشف. So let's see the fa. How are you going to write the fa and the writing rules? Feel. As you can see, fa, when it comes initially, usually when you write in the joining handwriting, you need to cut the tail of the fa, just like we did in ba, ta, tha, noon, ya. Is the same. The front portion is used in joining handwriting with one dot, because the last letter qaf, which is a heavy letter, it also looks the similar when you write in joining handwriting, but the only difference is double nufta. Here only one nufta is on the fa. So this is the point of recognition that you will recognize this is fa. And in case of qaf, it has two nuftas. So let's see. Fa as initial with the long vowel ya. Feel means elephant. Tufahu. Tufahu. The fa in between, it is the same. And nisfu, when it comes at the end and isolated, both of them will come back to in original form. And for the initial and the middle, it will come only the as the front portion, just like we did in meme. So, and this letter can be connected from both the sides. So let's see the exercise writing practice here. Fa, how do you write fa? Making the clockwise stroke just above the line, coming back on the line, and your stroke will prolong on the left side, towards the left side, and a bit of curve. The ending will be a curve above. So fa has one dot and with kasra, fatha. Now fa with kasra. Clockwise rotation, coming back on the line, prolonging, and a bit of curve. Fa with dhamma. So when it attaches with lam and it's an initial, so the first front portion will be used. Fa with fatha, then joining with lam. Lam with original form. Why? Because it's the last letter. Then fa and noon. Fannu. Then zai and fa is the isolated letter, so it will be written full form, shadda and dhamma. Dal, it's very easy. Fa with shadda and fatha, dal with fatha. So this is how you're going to write all the letters. So let's see the next exercise. Aina fa. So you have the meanings. Feel, qalb, kif, nar, filfil, naqal, nafl, huruf, qabl, lafif. So let's see, where are the letter fa? Feel, the first one is marked. Kif, filfil, as fa initial, fa in middle. Naql, nafl, fa in middle. Huruf, fa as the isolated letter. Then lafif, also in the middle and also in the last letter. Sil was sili, means to connect. Fa, ya, then lam, feel. Then seen, fa. Now how are you going to write fa in between? Seen with the tail, then clockwise rotation, and then raw. Continue with the raw. So this is how you're going to write the letters, connecting letters. Let's see the other exercise here, writing and connecting fa and ra. Sad, making the eye and a tail, and then continue with the tail clockwise, and then continue towards the left with the curve. Why? Because this is the ending letter. Sheen, again fa is an ending letter with the tail. Ra, sheen is with ra, and then separately, because ra is a non-connector, fa. Lam, fa, You need to stop. The first portion of the fa is used, and then with the till continue making the ta in full form because it's the last letter. Sin and ra, and then fa. Kaf, reverse z and make a fa. So now here you have to separate the letters ya, fa and lam, and noon, fa and ta, and ra, fa, ra, sad, ra, and fa, sad, alif, fa, and ya. So let's check exercise number 5. Okay, we need to write the vocabulary. Feel. How are you going to write feel? Fa, ya, and la. Feel. Elephants. Tuffah. Ta, fa in between, alif. Tuf, fa, and then ha. Tuffah. Then nisf. Noon. Leave the tail. Make the eye of the sword and then leave a tail. Nis. And then make the fa as the ending letter. Nisfu. Harf. Ha. Ha is the letters we will be doing in the next video. Ha, ra, and fa. Harafun. So that's how you're going to write the vocabs. Now let's move on to letter Qaf. This is a heavy letter now, and as you can see, the round shape of this letter is similar to which letter? It is similar to the letter Noon, but the only difference is it has a small circle at one end, and this circle is similar to the circle of Fa, and Qaf has 2 dots whereas Fa has 1 dot. So these are the difference. But Fa is a light letter, Noon is a light letter, but Qaf is a heavy letter. So let's check with the pronunciation, makhraj, and the articulation. Now the first point that I would like to tell you, the articulation of kaf and qaf. Both the articulations are little far apart. When I told you the articulation of kaf, the light kaf, the letter kaf, the articulation was here. The hard part means it is the end part of the roof of your mouth, where you touch the deepest part of the tongue to the hard part of the roof, and this hard part is the end of the roof of the mouth. Now, when you make the pronunciation for the heavy letter qaf, where is the touching point? The end of your tongue, the root of your tongue at the soft part of your throat. Now, this is your epiglottis, and it is very near to the epiglottis. This is the soft part where you are going to touch your tongue. Now, if you want to pronounce qaf, you add hamza and speak aqal, aqal, and you realize that your tongue is very near to the epiglottis. If you have the epiglottis, like if you imagine this is your epiglottis in your throat, so your tongue, the root of the tongue is touching this part. The root of the tongue is touching this part, this soft part of the epiglottis. And Where is the portion when you touch your tongue for the cough? Sorry, this cough is just here. It's very near. The exit or the touching point is very near. This is for cough and this is for heavy cough. This is the hard part. This is the hard and this is soft part. So remember that you touch the root of the tongue with the soft part and there is the makhraj for the heavy cough. And when you touch the hard, and this is the end of the roof of your mouth, but this is hard. Where you touch this, it is the exit point of the light letter kaf. So this is the difference. And cough is a heavy letter. So let's check with the rules and words, random words. These here you can see all these are the short vowels with the long vowels and with the shaddas. And I told you that qaf is the letter from qalqala. Qalqala means shaking. Now whenever you come across a word like shaqa, so when you want to stop, like for example, I need to stop on this letter. So you cannot stop as shak. You cannot stop like this. You need to give a little bit of shaking in your sound, like shak. You need to leave the sound shak. So this is known as shaking the sound of the letter qaf. So whenever you find a qaf letter and if you want to stop on the qaf, if you find a sukoon on the qaf, this heavy letter qaf, you need to shake the sound like shaq. So we will come across with the words, then I will explain in detail how you pronounce those letters. Now, qaf, ba and ra, qabru. And ba is also from the shaking letters, qalqala letters. So it will be qabru. You cannot say qabru. You cannot stop on qabru. The correct pronunciation is qabru. This is called shaking. Qabru. You can hear the sound qab, qab. I'm not saying qabru. I'm shaking the sound. Qab, qabru. Usually what you do is you stop and pause on the sound. For example, uh, okay, if some word come with the sukoon, I will tell you how you pause on those letters. Now the next is qaf with sukoon. Now this is from qalqala letters. How are you going to shake the sound? Faqru. You can't pronounce as faqru. You have to shake. Faqru. Faqru. And naqaba. Naqaba. Raqiqa. Raqiqa. So this is the heavy letter and it is coming right from your throat. Shukura. It's sad. It's suqura. Now here it is again the uquds. We did uquds till 50 and now we are going to do uquds till 90. Uqud means the 20, 30, 40 numbers till 90. So sittun is written as sittun or sittin. Sittin. Sab'un. Sab'un wa sab'in. Sab'in. Then thamanun. Tha, mim, thamanun. And then thamanin. Thamanin. Then tis'un. Tis'un. and tis'in. 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 And now we see in these lines the words qalbu, qaribu, qassu, qassa, faqat. Now this is also from the qalqala letters faqata, faqata. It's here fa is the only light letter, qaf and ta both are heavy. Faqata. Now raqibu, naqalu, barqu. Now this letter ra is not from the kalkala letters, so you cannot shake the sound of ra. You cannot pronounce as baraqu. You cannot. Here you will pause on the sound. Bar, barqu, barqu. You cannot say baraqu. You will pause on the sound of ra. Barqu. طبق صدقي. Now dal is from also from the shaking letters صدقي. رق دقق and ثقل. It may seem a bit difficult, but with practice it will come, inshallah. So now they are comparing between qaf and fa. So as I told you, these two letters have only one difference, that it has two dots and fa has one dot. So that is the point of recognition here. Nafara, naqara, daffa, daqqa. And that's how you need to recognize the articulation or the makhraj of the letters. In daffa you are using your lips and incisors. Daqqa, what are you using? The deepest part of your tongue and the softest part very near to your epiglottis. And safara, saqara, fila, qila, طريف طريق اقرأ واقرأي. Now here there is difference between kaf, light kaf and heavy qaf. So here ka, qa, ku, qu. Here you can really can get a feel of your hard part of the roof of your mouth and the soft part near the epiglottis. So if you pronounce ku, so you can see your tongue, the deep part of your tongue is touching the end of the roof of your mouth. Ku, ku. And then oh, you can see your, you can feel your soft part and the deep part of your tongue is touching. Ki and qi, ka and qa, ku and qu, ki and qi, ka and qa, kala, qala, kada, qada, kalbun, qalbun. Now, kalb with light kaf means dog. Qaf with a heavy sound is heart, human heart. Kalil means little. Kalil is with light kaf and qaf heavy with qalil means little. Yakburu and yakburu. So there is a lot of difference in both the letters pronunciation. And now we come to the writing rules of qaf. Just like fa, the round shape or the moon shape of qaf is deleted, and only the shape of that we learn in fa is taken to write in joining handwriting. The only difference is we get another dot with qaf. So when qaf comes initial and in the middle, the front portion is used as we did in fa. And when it comes at the end and as an isolated letter, the full formation of qaf returns, the original form returns. And this letter is a connecting letter, means it can be connected from both the sides. So let's see. Qabru, baqaratu, unuqu, and sharqu. So here we can see the writing practices of the letter Qaf. How do you write Qaf? Full form. As in far we did our clockwise rotation, but now we go down all the way making a moon and two dots, and Qaf going all the way down making a round shape, and Qi with two dots. Qaf with Dhamma. Now, when it is initial, the front portion is used just like Fa. It's actually the same with two dots and Lam Fatha. Qaf with Fa, Qaf, Qi, Fa with Sukoon, Qif. Ra, Fatha, Qaf is separate, so Raqi and Ta. Now, usually Ta is written like this, making the I just like Sad and continuing with the Qaf. And then last you put the straight line for Ta. So that's how you write in joining handwriting the Ta. When we do the letter Ta, actually I have finished Ta, yes. So both ways are correct. Either you write like this or like this. Both ways are correct. This is the easiest, but I would suggest this is the correct one, that how I wrote this. So this is how you're going to write the letter Qaf with all the letters. So let's go and see Aina. Aina Qaf. Qala, he said. This is a past tense verb. Qala means he said. Qalb, heart. Baqal, grocerman. Tooth, nafara. Faqir, qadir. Kafan, falaq, haflu. So where is qaf? Let's see. Where is qaf? We will circle qalb, baqal, tooth, nafar. You cannot hear the heavy sound of qaf. Faqir. We have qaf here. Qadir. Kafan. Falaq. We have a heavy sound here. Hafl. No. Let's join. So qaf initially, and then ya, and then lam. Qeel. Qaf and fa. Two dots for qaf, one dot for fa. Sin, qaf is joined from both sides. Now, if you want to write ta, what are you going to do it? How are you going to write ta with qaf joining? Let's see. Sin, qaf. Now lift up your pen, make an eye and the stem of ta. So this is how you write correctly in Arabic. Wow, fa and qaf. Sorry, I made fa. Like sa and qaf. So let's go and check the other connecting words. I mean the connecting and separating. So here baraq, ba and ra. Bar. You cannot shake the sound. Bar, qun. Then noon, fa and qaf. Noon, fa and qaf. Ra is a non-connector. Fa, ya and qaf. Fa, ya and qaf. So now sheen, qaf, ya and again qaf. So you can see sheen, qaf, qaf, ya and qaf. So there are two qafs. So let's separate tha, qa, lam, ba, qa, alif, and lam. Qaf, ba, waw and lam. Sin, waw and qaf. Sheen, noon and qaf. So let's see the last portion as writing the vocabs for qaf. Qaf, ba and ra. Qabrun, it's a shaking letter. Ba, qa and ra. Ba, qa, ra and ta marbuta. We will do this is the last. This letter is in the last unit. Baqaratun, unuqun, ain, noon and qaf. Unuqun and sheen, ra, sharqun. This is how you're going to write the letter qaf. So let's proceed with the letters we completed. Here is the newly learned letters are lam, kaf, mim, fa and qaf. So there are random words here: malik, faqir, talaq, صفر, safar, fadl, qadr, malak, malak means angel, qalil, little, and thaqil, heavy. And for the 100 we call it mia. I forgot to give name for the 100. It's called mia, and mia in Arabic is written as mim, alif and hamza on sin. This is the writing rule for Hamza. When we learn this in our coming lessons, then I will explain in detail, but for now Hamza is sitting on its seat, and this is how you write the name Mia, and this alif is not pronounced, and this is the name for 100 in Arabic, Mia. Now in this lesson there is little information on min fadlik, means please. The Arab says if you want to say please in Arabic, you need to say min fadlik, and its literal meaning is from your favor. And there is a hadith of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam here, and then we have our another lesson. So I'll be back with the next video inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.